there she comes. Oh, her what do you call it? Her, I don't know, her fuzz came off. Her fur fuzz. There is a little, okay, it looks like it. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing the Armorer. This is a Mandalorian figure from Star Wars The Black Series, Hasbro. This one's been out for quite some time. I waited on this one and got it for pretty cheap from a GameStop a while back. Probably about a year and a half ago. It's just been sitting on the shelf collecting a little dust, but was happy when I found it for pretty cheap. So yeah, it's time to get these Mandalorian figures definitely open. So I figure if you're into the Mandalorian, you gotta have the Armorer, right? She's been in all the seasons, so pretty cool to get. There's the back of the box, number 4 in the Mandalorian line of Galaxy artwork figures. Here's the first side with that window, and then the next side is your Galaxy artwork. Let's get that glare out the way. There's the armor. It's hard for me to say the Armorer. The Armorer. The Armorer. It just turns too many R's. Armorer. Like I'm barking. The Armorer. Something like that. The top is your window. Let some light in. Bottom's your barcode and legalese. I'm going to pull into that barcode just in case you need it for whatever reason. Alright, let's set it here. Pull the camera back. A little closer look at everything. Then we'll get it completely unboxed. There's your Black Series logo. And there is... I almost said Bo-Katan. That's not Bo-Katan. That's the Armorer. Armorer. There she is. It comes with some tools. Very cool. Gonna make some armor out of Beskar. And there's the bottom. Here's the back. Star Wars Black Series. There is a blurb about the Armorer if you'd like to read it. I'm not going to read it because I can't say Armorer. Alright. There she is in that Galaxy artwork. There's the bottom, number 4, like I said. Alright, let's set it here. Tilt the camera down. Zip. Let's grab that X-Acto knife so I can cut that tape. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you enjoy action figure... Well, actually, if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours, go ahead and subscribe to Hey What That On My Shelf and get that all in your feed if you have not done that yet. If you have a fun comment, that's always very greatly welcome. Alright, with that said, let's get the Armorer out the box. Alright. Zip. Very good. Get that out of here. Check out those tools first. Space hammer. Cool. And then some pliers. Big old tongue plier things. Don't want to melt your hands, so you use this. Nice. And there she comes. Oh, her what do you call it? Her, I don't know, her fuzz came off. Her fur fuzz. There is a little, okay, it looks like it pegs into this part and then up in the shoulders. Let's see if I can get that on a little bit better. There we go. Now it's on. I guess if you need to take it off, you can. To see where it kind of hinders articulation. Sorry about that. Let's get a focus. Yeah, it's not the worst, but it is what it is. So you can't take the helmet off of the Armorer. I mean, you haven't seen her face. It's kind of a big deal for her not to show her face, so probably not going to see it. I am enjoying the, looks like she's got a ball joint up in the top of the head and then the bottom of the neck. Then should say the top of the neck, the bottom. Got one on the bottom of the neck and then the top of the neck into the bottom of the head, so she can get some ounce going here. So when she's listening to music, rocking out when she's making armor and such. Very nice. All right, for the arms, she does have wow, she has butterflies But with that on, you can't really move them. So if you want to use the butterflies, you got to take off her fuzz. Her fur. I just said fuzz again. This is not fuzz. This is fur. Actually, it's not. It's plastic. But you get what I'm saying. But yeah, she has butterflies, but you have to take that off to use them. In that butterfly, there's a peg on a rocker there. And that works very nicely. I wish there was a way... I mean, they're not too unsightly, but... I don't know, if you're going to do a lot of cool posing and stuff, you kind of got to pull that fur off. I don't know how I feel about that. There's no bicep cut, and you have the just past 90 degrees here on the elbow, so it is just a peg on a rocker. It works. And then for the hand, it's an up and down. The other hand is a right and left. So that works. The waist is a ball joint. So you're going to be able to lean back like that, lean forward only to there. It kind of hinders this breastplate, I guess you'd call it, hits the belt, so you can't go any further. But back works pretty well. But you get a little side to side, and of course you're mostly going to use it for that action, side to spin it around in our waist area. Under here, so this is just really soft plastic, which is good. She has a ball joint going into the leg. So there's your kick to the side, your kick forward, and then your kick back. She does have a thigh cut. It gets a little funky because she has these lines in her pants. So you can see where that gets weird. But thankfully it's mostly covered up, so you probably won't really see it, which is good. So if you need to use it, it's not that big a deal. It is the peg on a rocker for the knee. So a single joint there, gets you to there, about 90 degrees. And there is no boot cut, so they pretty much figure you're going to move it on that peg up there. But a boot cut would still be nice, I think. Front facing pin on a rocker for the foot. So I didn't think she was going to have butterflies, I'll be very honest. It does think you have to pull the fur off to do it, but I kind of feel like you got to have the fur because she wears it like all the time. But, yeah, she's cool. She'll look great on the Mando shelf, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and bring the camera to a decent shot here. There she is. Let's throw the other accessories. So only two. Whoops. Almost fell backwards. Just the hammer and the tongs. That's really all you ever see her with. I mean, she even fights with the hammer, so that's a good deal. Let's pull those away and throw some other figures for scale. Let's see who I got here. Mando, of course. Got to throw him in. This is the Glavis Ringworld Mandalorian, my favorite so far. Let's see. We've got Bo-Katan. Throw Bo-Katan over here. And maybe right here, because I also have R5. There he is. There's a lot of good Mandalorian figures. Something like that. Alright. There is your armorer. Gosh, I still can't see it. There is your armorer. Oh, wow. I really tried that time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get it this time. Here we go. This is it. There is your armorer. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.